It's game time, folks, and this is
What you watching? What you watching?
hello and welcome back to What You're Watching. What a treat it's been this week. I've watched so many films. American Made, I watched The Book of Clarence, I watched Anyone But You, which I surprisingly enjoyed, and I got to watch The Dry, which this was going to be a review of, but until I watched it. I don't want to say disappointed. I think I went in with very high expectations, especially after watching the first film. Eric Bana I thought was brilliant throughout, but something just didn't connect with me. I think we're in the first film, seeing the two mysteries unfold at the same time, and then the ending, it was just insane. But with this time round, I don't think I cared or I wasn't that invested in the character that had gone missing because, quite frankly, they were a horrible person. Her name was Alice. She was an informant, and I understand she's under a lot of pressure and might have changed or whatever, but I just didn't feel sorry for her. Just didn't like her. And someone goes missing. I'm like, oh no, that is sad. That is, but emotionally, I just couldn't connect. The twist, what can you call it? A twist, I suppose. Yeah. I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. It is a very good film. I do like The Dry, Force of Nature, The Dry 2. I would recommend going and see him. Definitely watch the first one 100%. 100%. The main topic of this video is going to be the Super Bowl ads. Now, this is going to be probably a quick video. I'm just going to rattle through everything because I'm still very, very tired from a long weekend I had at the Middle East Film and Comic Con. Insane. What a great weekend. More on that in another video. But it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not a big fan of American football. The only thing I watch the Super Bowl for is the trailers and the halftime show, which was with Usher and co, and it was very good. Not as good as 2022, but it's very hard to top that performance. But yeah, we had an absolute shed load of trailers, which I'm very, very excited for. We of course had the Deadpool 3 trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm so excited now. If I wasn't before, I am so excited. July 25th cannot come around soon enough. I will be rocking up with the cinema with my Deadpool get up, maybe my Bodpool. That's one of the cosplays I wore on the weekend. I'm excited for that. And then there's a trailer for Twisters with Glenn. I've forgotten his name, but I've just watched him in Anyone But You, which is a very good movie. I didn't think much of it when I first heard of it. I saw it dropped on streaming and I gave it a watch. And I quite like it. I think it's up there with my favourite rom-coms. But yeah, Twisters, it's kind of a sequel, reboot to Twister that they had back in, I can't even tell you what decade, 80s, I want to say. I'll have to check that. Dates here. We also got a Knuckles TV show. We had one or two trailers for that. I'm not sure about Idris Elba's voice. I've not seen Sonic 2 yet. I've seen the first one, but don't know. I'm not sure about. It just doesn't fit. You know, when you look at somebody and like, that can't be your voice. Despicable Me 4, I loved 1 and 2. 3, I couldn't tell you what happens. Is that his twin brother? Maybe that's that one, but they sell like hotcakes. Everybody loves a bit of Despicable Me. Then we had another trailer. I think it's the second trailer for The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. It looks like fun. I think it's directed by David Leitch, who did Deadpool 2, who did Bullet Train. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, it looks like a world of fun. I can't wait for that to come out in end of March. We also got the Wicked trailer. I was a bit skeptical when they said that they were going to make this. I mean, it's been in the works for ages, right? It looks magical. It really, really does. I've seen Wicked on the West End, and I was blown away. And if they could bring that same magic to the big screen, then I'm all for it. Jeff Goldblum as the Wizards, I think that's brilliant casting. As for Ariana Grande, I'm sure she's acted in Disney or Nickelodeon. I think she is that sort of child star. But yeah, it looks really good, really, really promising. So excited for that. Comes out, I think it's Thanksgiving weekend, so in November. Then we got Inside Out 2. the girl whose name I can't recall. It's not Emily, is it? It might begin with H. I can't remember. She's going through puberty, and there's a whole lot of emotions. I think we saw anxiety, which I think a lot of us can relate to. Yeah, the first one was good, great. Hopefully, Pixar returns to form. They've not had the best run in a while, and in the past they've just been an absolute powerhouse when it comes to storytelling. But yeah, let's hope we get back on form with this one. Then there was a little teaser for Moana 2. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I don't think any big casting has actually been announced. I think it's a TV series. I think they're working on the voice later. I know The Rock wants to do a big live action adaptation. And it's kind of strange to see something relatively new become live action. I mean, we had all of these Disney projects turn into live actions, but I mean, they're a couple decades old. Moana is fairly recent. But yeah, people loved the first one, and maybe we'll get the same quality in the second one. I don't know. I'm not excited, but we'll see. Might be pleasantly surprised. We got another trailer for Kung Fu Panda 4. I very much like Jet Black's performance in this role. I love Jet Black. I think he's such a character, and just Po is the embodiment of him. It looks fun. It looks like a bit of fun. Kung Fu Panda 3. I think I went to the cinema. I think I was on my own in that screening. Yeah, I'll definitely going to see that just for a bit of light-hearted adventure. Bit of light-hearted adventure. I love Kung Fu. Skidoosh. We've got a couple of trailers for If. I also got really taken back by Imaginary. That was actually terrifying. I do not want to go and see that. I do not do horror. But yeah, If looks like a good time. Looks like a good day out. Especially one to bring the kids to, I think. And Ryan Reynolds is definitely one of the Ifs, right? He's one of the imaginary friends, 100%. And then we got A Quiet Place Day One. We had Cillian Murphy, John Krasinski, also Jimon Honsu in that trailer. I don't think Cillian Murphy is in the movie. I think they just said, well, this guy's in our movies. He's just done Oppenheimer. Let's just show a bit of him. I mean, it would make sense if he did turn up. I mean, it is day one. He would be alive at that time. But I think the movie might follow Jimon Honsu and his family and show the junior how he got to A Quiet Place 2. That's just speculation. We'll have to wait and see for that. And then we got Shogun. Now, this looks absolutely gorgeous. It stars, I'm going to try and get his name right, Hiroshi Sanada, who's just phenomenal as everything he's in. Wolverine, Mortal Kombat, he plays Scorpion. He is in, I think he's in Sunshine. No, he's in Sunshine. I love that film. Severely underused in Avengers Endgame. He is incredible, and this show just looks. I've always wanted to be transported to ancient Japan, and just I think they've gone all out for this miniseries, and I'm not sure if it's a remake of a 1980 series or not. And then we had It's a Wonderful Day. The Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. Interesting. It looks like they're leading up to the first movie back in the late 70s, I think it came out, where the people actually crash landed back onto Earth after spending some time in space. Voice acting wise, I'm not sure if I'm with it. I'm not sure what the lead actors are in this, to be honest. I've just seen trailers. I've not really been that intrigued by it. The young girl from The Witcher is in it. I think she's great. Always pleasantly surprising. And apparently, if you put a monkey on something, whether it's a comic, whether it's in a movie, it does very, very well. I don't know what it is with humans and primates. You know, we've got Kong and Godzilla coming out soon, and people just like a furry friend. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, they're always pleasantly surprising. You know, there's no Andy Serkis this time round, so it'd be very interesting to see how they pull it off. And that is it for the shows this week. I wish I could have gone into more in depth. Time is just against me this week. Next week is Madam Web, and I shouldn't go in expecting to be disappointed, but it's not going to be good, is it? It's the first of 3 Sony Marvel movies. It's going to be fun, and I really, really hope with great power comes great responsibility is not in that fortune cookie. That'd probably destroy me. Thanks, folks. Let me know what you're watching. Let me know what your thoughts on the Super Bowl trailers. Let me know if you're excited for Deadpool 3 or Deadpool and Wolverine, as it's actually called. I am super excited. But until then, see you next week.